Hey there, and welcome to part 3 of my birthday box challenge. I want to thank everybody for again checking in with this and looking forward to today. I've got a new camera set up, so hoping the focus and the lighting is going to be much better for this video. As always, thanks for watching. Any comments, suggestions, recommendations are always welcome down and below. So I'm going to speed things up a little bit today and get right into it. So this is part 3. So this is going to be the next 10 rolls. I did rolls 1 through 10, yielded a nice low mintage coin. You could go see that video in my playlist earlier. We've got roll part 2, which is rolls 11 through 20, yielded a nice 1937 Buffalo. So I'm excited to see what this next 10 rolls will bring. This is going to be rolls 21 through 30. They are all bank wrapped rolls, circulated coins. So let's just get right into it. So here we go with the first roll. You can see a well-loved coin here. Just trying to get that focus. And on the back side here, we have a more modern Monticello. So no key dates kicking in yet. Taking a closer look. I'm trying to open that up to see if we can get a better look at that date. And just not seeing it. So let's just open her up. We'll see. That's on the right side here, well, left side here. So let's just open these up. That's that key date we want to look at. And check out for some of that coloring. So wow, okay, so we got 2 in here. So this is that under that we saw. And let's just zoom that in there for that 1977. Decent condition, but not one. Now, looking at these coins, I always like testing myself, and I'm not going to do this in any particular order, but what coin is and colors can we guess? This is a darker color. It's either well loved, corroded, or, and we're going to pull that up hands first. So that's a modern. That's a 2000 and something. I'll take a closer look at that off camera. A little too far there, Jeff. Alright, let's see here. This coin's got some nice color to it. And where's that? Come on, focus. It is 2016. Not really going to be concerned with that one. This has got some nice toning to it. A little dirt. Focus 1970D. Again, we're looking to fill these books, so I'm going to go through a lot quicker on this one, and I'll look at all the varieties on there, such as this 1964. Let's see here. Do we have a mint mark? Here we go. D mint mark. So I'll take a look at that to see if it's any of the doubling or anything over there. Our keys are just looking for any of the 1959s or earliers. Are the key dates I'm going to be looking for 2009s, because those are ones that are rare to come across. And anything else that might come across 2004s like this. Oh no, it's not oh, that's 14. Never mind. Here it is. You know, any of the 2004 2005 piece series, I'm going to look for those off camera. I'll also look up for any kind of errors or doubling. I did find one 1986, speaking of which, on here on an earlier. I don't know if it's an error or what on there, but I did see it with some others. So here's a 1936 normal P for Philadelphia, but if I look at my one. I put it in a sleeve here because I want to take a closer look at it. This was the last time. And again, let's bring that down. Notice the mint mark is high and to the left, so that's a misplaced mint mark. I gotta do a little more research. I wasn't able to find anything online of to know if that's just a die error or if that is indeed a mint error. So we'll definitely look for any comments. If you guys know, please put down comments below. And I will be looking forward to that. Any information on the mint mark placement. 79 and 2007. So nothing in that roll. So as I look here at this roll, bring that back out. Actually, bring that back in, and we'll see if we can get a date off that. Oh, that'll work there. So 1980 is what it's looking like, and nice corroded modern Jefferson on there. And that just totally flubbed up on that one. Alright, so let's keep these on the sides. And let's take a look for any kind of toning or coloration that might be of interest. That one there. Hey, look at that. That is the modern buffalo. So again, we'll look. It doesn't look like the speared buffalo, but you know, that's the type of varieties I'll be looking for. Modern, and nothing on the edges jumping out at me, so let's just bring these close again. 2000s. That's an 83. It's got some glitter on that one, right where I need to look to. So that one will come back, see if we can clean that up a little bit, just to see what year that is. It's something in a 4, so that might take a little more TLC to see what's behind the glitter. Another 64. Another 64. A lot of 80s in this roll, so nothing of significance jumping out in these first 2 rolls. Sure, and the last one, that's that corroded one, 2016. I'm going to put these away, clean these up, and I'll start on the other rolls, and if there is something of excitement, I'll definitely bring you back in to take a look at these. Alright, what's that peeking through here? So I'm just going through roll number 4. We're going to have our first find here, slide that through. Let's get that zoomed in, and welcome to your 1951. So, common date here. Let's see what mint mark we have, and no mint mark. So that is just a 51 Philadelphia. Modern. Ooh, look at that. That's a fun one I didn't see earlier. Roll number 5 here, we're going to start off with a Canadian Ender. So let's open this up and see what we have there first.
Come on. Uh, some nice coloration there, but let's look at this ender here first. There is our Canadian. Add to my collection. I do collect these. These flip the other way. 1986. So not a significant one, but a fun one nonetheless. It's got a nice reverse coming up here. And that is also looks like a Denver mint mark. There we go. Denver mint mark on the back. Let's see. Gonna bet it's a 64 with my luck. And not far off. There we go. That is a 1954 Denver. So roll number 4 gave us the 51. This gives us the 1954 Denver Mint. We'll add that at the end of the video. All right, look at that. It's coming through on roll number 8 or 28 of the box. We have here another 1941. So let's flip this over. I like those 41s. And no mint mark. So just pull something out here real quick just to confirm. Let's see here, 40s, and no, not a key date or a low mintage date, but still a 1941 Philly. So it'll be a good one to add to the collection. Check that focus. So this is nothing fancy on this one. Modern coin, 2020p, and flip it over the Monticello. And something I wanted to look for, I didn't even know this occurred until recently. I had to start taking some finer looks into that. Is that your normal Monticello? Monticello, however you would like to pronounce it. That's a normal coin. Nothing fancy about that one. However, every once in a while, what you might get is, here's a 2020p, again, modern, but when we flip over here, take a look at this side of the Monticello. Let's see how close I can get this, and we'll get in there. But what you're going to see, if I can grab something better to point with. Home focus. There we go. It's very minor, but when we start looking at this, you can see on this side how the Monticello is straight. If we look at it again on this side, what you're going to see is that, if I can stop bouncing the camera here, what you can see is that piece right there. That is a little blob that is on the edge. So again, straight on this side, what should be straight on there is known as a cud error. And that's how they define it. A cud is nothing more than a blob, little error in the die. It's a little better view of it. That's going to result in a little extra material affecting the die. This is also sort of a sign of the beginnings of a die chip or a die cracking, something interfering grease that is not allowing for a clear stamping, in this case the side. So the 2020Ps are known to have some circulating out here with that little there. This is a small one, I will admit that. This is a small one. I've rubbed it, I've tried cleaning it, and it's still there. It definitely is, when you look at it under magnifying glass, it is an extra piece of material there. It is a cut error. So Tell me what you think.
All right, here we are with the last two rolls of rolls 21 through 30. This is our third set of 10. And I'll come back and give you an overall of all the findings on here. We're able to get this a little bit quicker. Again, the goal is to fill up the 3 books for my birthday. So less time spent looking for key dates now. But more modern Ender on this side, modern 2000 on that end, so nothing fancy on those. This one we have, can't see a mint mark, but a decent loved coin, well rubbed. That might be 70s now that I look at that, but we'll see on that one. We'll start with that one, and an Ender on this side, a more modern coin. So let's take a look, and we'll do this together. The Ender's on the left side here, so we'll want to focus on that one first. So slide these out. Ooh, we got some good color in here. Let's take a look at this Ender. Again, no mint mark on that, but let's see what we've got. And 1948. Let's get that focused in there. So 1948, not what I was expecting. Decent condition, good lettering, and again we'll flip that over, a little more corrosion and dirt on this side, but 1948 Philly. Grab my quick cheat sheet here. It's actually the 48 San Francisco that is the low mint mintage that we would be looking for. Alright, so now let's go back here. Let's look, see if we can pull some off from the ends here with just some good toning, darker color. Nope, that's modern. 2006, 2013. Working our way over. There is another decently worn. Flip that, and 1980. Not going to worry about that one. Let's see what this one pulls up. 1999. And let's take this dark toning here. That is really well corroded, rusted. Almost looks like it's painted. That's a 1987, so not a key date that we're looking for, but interesting colors nonetheless. Alright, so now let's just go through these quickly. See if there's any of the dates that I've missed. 80, 82. And I'll go through these a little more in detail afterwards. Just to see on if there's any key dates that I'm looking for. 2009's low mintage. It's not low mintage, but it is restricted mintage. How does that sound? 1980s. There's a 2005, and I've been looking at these a little bit more closely. Come on, where's that focus? There we go. Want to check for any kind of machine doubling up there. And there it is for the buffalo. Again, we're going to look at any kind of three-legged error, which is more the old buffaloes, but also the speared buffalo. 80s, modern.
another 2005. Doesn't look like there's any doubling on that side. And looking at the buffalo again, not the speared buffalo version out there. So roll number 9 just had the one find in it, the 1948. And the last roll of these 10 rolls of my birthday box. And there's the focus. We got some 2 darker colored here, 2003 and 2014. Always like trying to guess them at the ends here. By the ends, 63. That's well chewed. 78. And this one might be possible, not too old. 90s. That's got a good color to it. Wow. That is very corroded. 2002. And the last one we're just pulling from the side, 1970. That looks like a 70S. And I do keep some of these older 70s or S mint marks from here as well, just as a side collection. Not all of them are going to be proof. San Francisco Mint usually is known for their proofs. 1970 does have a good number of San Francisco mints out there, but some people do like to collect it. There's a nice old one. It's got the Denver Mint mark on the back. Take a look, and 1964. Well, 64s get us every time. 72, 95, 2000. There's a nice shiny one. I'll have to see if that one's better in my book. That's a 1970 Denver, but look at the shine on that. That's in good condition overall. That's probably going to be an upgrade. There's another 163. Alright, and that's it. Looks like roll 10 only gave us the nice shiny 70, so I'll come back here in a bit and with the summary at the end. Alright, so here we are at our summary. We had pretty good turnout here for the rolls 21 through 30. I'll go through these quickly and see where they fit in our books. We have, first up here is a 41 Philly. We have here our 48 Philly. We have a 51 Philly. Notice the theme here. We also have a 54 Philly. No, sorry, Denver. 54 Denver. And let's see here. That book goes up to 61, I believe. So what else do we have here? I know we got one in there. So this is our 62 Denver. That was hard to read there. So if we take a look at our first book here. Yeah, 61. All right, so now let's take a look here. We have our 54 Denver, 52, 53, 54 Denver. Already have one in there. That other one's a better condition, so we'll keep that there. We have our 48 Philly, 49, 48 Philly. I've got one in there. And those are going to be close. Let's take a look at these side by side.
Yeah, this one's better condition. So 48 Philly can go in there. We have our 51 Philly. So that goes in the spot. And we have our 41 Philly. So 41 Philly. Again, 2000 mint. That other one's in good condition, so we'll just set that other one aside. That 51 had, is that on this roll here, had 28 million minted, so close to that low mintage date, but not too bad. Everything else is looking good in that book. Now our next book, which is 62 through 95, so we're going to have a couple here. So we got our 62, we got our 65, got a bunch here in the 70s, so we have two 1970, both of those are S mint marks. We got two of the 1972s, so I gotta look at those and see which ones are in better condition here. That one's going to be put away, so we'll go with our 72. We got our 74, and we've got another 70S. That's that nice shiny 70S. I think that, or no, that's a 70D. That's going to be definitely a replacement in there. And let's see these other ones, and there's 1982, not in the best of condition, but when we look at our book here, we got that page filled. We need our 1982 Philly, so that goes into there. Hopefully we'll find a nice mint mark, or a better quality one in the future. There's our 74. So we got 2 pages done. Working our way backwards here. We got our 1972, 1970S, again 1970D. Look at the difference between those two. Just the shine and the luster. So yeah, that's definitely upgrading right there. I know I got another 70S here. So there's our 72. There's a 70S. 70S. 65. And a 62. So just have the 1972 there. Let's take a close look at these. That guy's out, but we'll keep that because that's just an S anyways, and that we'll keep. So the 1970S and the 1962 and the 1965. So look at that. Book number 2, the middle book. The only one we're missing right now is the 1969S. It does have 120 million minted, so I think that's a pretty good chance we might get that one. So one left in book number 2. And then book number 3, like I kept here before, we did find a 2010D. And so that leaves out of this book now 2009s, and we have that 2023 Philly to get with 20 rolls left. So this book is almost done. Not bad for 30 rolls of nickels to almost have 2 complete. Other finds that we had in this group, again, we'll recap here. 1986 Canadian. I do keep those. I need to get a book for those. And then this one, again, and I put it in a box. And I don't know how well this is going to work, but if we look at the 22P, this has got a CUD error in it. And I want to get that zoomed in here. You'll see right on the left side of the Monticello there that there should be a straight line right over here, and we do have a little build-up, what's known as a CUD. Here we go. There's the zoom. And you can see that little build-up of extra material right in the middle of the wall there. There we go. So that is a CUD error. So I did put that in, just something fun for my collection, something to show off for other people. 2020p with a CUD error on the side of the Monticello. Thanks again for watching. Make sure you make your comments below on all these finds, what you liked, what you didn't like, if there's anything that you found interesting, and always appreciate it.